Fox be on. CNN, mama picking out boxes for 'em. On that thing, got my own boxes on. On headphones to get my poppin'.
So what up, man? We back at it again with another video, another daily jewel. As always, hope y'all staying safe, staying inspired, staying the whole shit on your purpose and all that, right? So again, man, let's dive right up into it. You know, man, today, man, we're gonna be talking about you know, potential. You know what I'm saying? Potential, man. And I feel like a lot of people I run into, man, you know, I don't know, this is just me how I am as a person. I can see the greatness in people, and when I see that they not really maximizing their potential, you know, that shit bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I see the greatness in everybody. You could be three bodies and all that, you know, dirtiest street nigga of all time, and that's the way the world perceive you. But if I sit down and have a one-on-one with you, you know, I may see something, you know, I may see some greatness in you, you know, and try to push you in that lane. But you know, it is what it is, right? So, you know, you got to understand, you know, your potential. You know, you got to maximize it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of us be like, you know, just to throw it out there, like Michael Jackson's and Tyler Perry's and you know, all type of stuff, man. We be all type of stuff, man. All type of people. You know what I mean? Like, and we don't never really know because we never really blossom to that point. But starting off, you know, you may have characteristics and traits and talents that, you know, people probably congratulated you on, you know, back in the younger years. But like once you grew up, you know, shit changed, so you kind of put that on the back burner. You know what I mean? But a lot of us got so much potential. You know what I mean? We don't maximize it. We don't even think about it because real life is going on, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but it's always good to just know, especially in nowadays, like it's 2020, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, if you still in the streets, if you ain't making money to really get out the streets, then you doing yourself a disservice, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cameras everywhere. You damn near can't even, you know what I'm saying, sneak out with a little side piece somewhere. It's cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cameras everywhere. So, you know, if you still in the streets in 2020, then you know, you must be on some like serious self-destruction, suicidal type mission, because I don't see the reason why you should be in there. Like I just said, unless you hustling to get out the streets. But all the extra stuff, you know, I don't know. But yeah, man, potential, man. You know, a lot of us got potential. Even our kids, right? I don't got no kids, but I'm just speaking, you know, even our kids, man. You know, our young boys and young females and all that. You know, they be having a lot of potential, but you know, we tend to not speak life into them. You know what I'm saying? We tend to, you know, they may come up to you, mommy, you know, look what I just did. Man, go sit down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, you killing that little boy creativity. You killing that little boy ambition. And then, you know, when he get to age 10, he don't care about trying to impress people about what he good at. Because all his life when he was growing up, his mom and his pop, if he got a pop, you know, at the time, living with him, you know, his mom was probably on some shit, man, like, man, go sit down. You know, just killing this whole ambition. So why would he even attempt to even show anybody else if his own creator was, you know, was downplaying it? You know what I'm saying? And this is the culture that we in. This the way of living. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta start. If you don't care about yourself, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta at least care about the next generation in that type of way. You know what I'm saying? To speak life into him and motivate him, motivate him or her, whatever lane he or she is in, and they like to do. So if he or she like to build Legos all day and build blocks, and they real fancy with it on putting things together, that's their lane. They real creative. So they might grow up to be an architect, and you never know. You shooting them down because they coming up to you with a whole project together, and they building Batman from Legos, and you shooting them down. Like, man, get that shit out of my face. That's your own kid. Don't kill their creativity, because your kid, the one that got all that inspiration and creativity flowing, they may be the ones that get y'all about the hood. They may be the ones that you know, to put you in a decent situation. You know what I'm saying? Change the whole family dynamic. You never know, but you shot it down, so you damn sure ain't gonna know now. Now young boy, you know, and the little girl just turned into a whole statistic out here. You see what I'm saying? That's the way this cycle be going. So I said all that to say, you know, if you see your kids, man, you know, if you see that they own to something, you know, support them on it. You know, and that's with anybody, you know, support them on it. You know, because like I said, you know, you may not care about your own stuff, that's cool, but at least care about your kids in that fashion, to support them on whatever they trying to do. Not force them what you want them to do, but let them be creative in their own lane, because that's how they really gonna build up that turbulence with it, because that's what they like to do. You know what I'm saying? They may like to paint, you know, this shit might be cool. But if they don't like, if they not building something, they not going to be 100% active in that category, because that's not what they like to do. You see what I'm saying? That's not what they like to do. It's like you. If I tell you, look, man, you got two options. You either gonna work at McDonald's or you either gonna work it for corporate America, and they pay $50 an hour. McDonald's pay $2. Who you gonna work for? It's no brainer, right? You gonna work for corporate America because they paying more, and that's probably what you like to do. Well, let's say if it's a job of your sort, that's what you like to do. So it's no brainer, right? It's the same thing. Like, why would you put somebody in a situation to where they doing what you like to do and expect them to really enjoy it how you would enjoy it? Like, that don't make no sense. And then when you don't get the results you seek, you mad. We gotta reverse that way of thinking. Because these youngins, they the next generation. They the next ones to come up, and you gotta, especially nowadays, you know, with all this shit going on, we gotta start leading them in the right way, putting them in a position the way that they should be put in position. You know what I'm saying? Start speaking life into them every day. Speak life into them. Like I spoke on my other video. You know, we tend to speak death in our kids, death in our people. You know what I'm saying? We tend to speak death in our people. And we gotta start speaking life into ourselves and life into our kids. You know? It's as simple as that. You know, potential, man. You know, everybody here on this planet for something. You may not be here to be like the biggest entrepreneur, and that's perfectly fine. But you may be here to, to be the bull who be building up Kmart's and all that, architecture-wise. And you will never know that. Everybody here for something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a whole lane that's already written out. And it's up to you to navigate your way to the top to figure out that end goal, that end destination. You know what I'm saying? If you don't figure it out, like I always say, and like I mentioned in my past video, if you don't figure it out, it's perfectly fine. It's a whole system in order for you. It's a whole system we laid out. It's a few of them, just in case you want to get creative on what you want to do. We got the jails, we got the graveyard, and then we got the working system. You can pick one, because they all here and they lay it out for you. And we're gonna spice it up too. We're gonna make it cool to go to jail, just so we can really get you up out of here, because we really don't even want you here. So you can really pick which one you want. And that's the type of society that we live in as a whole, as a culture. You know what I'm saying? So if you understand that, you need to figure out ways to navigate through that the proper way, which starts off with within, and then at home. Starts off with the kids. Damn sure start off with the kids, because the grown-ups, you can't tell them shit. You may be able to slide something to them, and they may be able, you know what, that's sterile, but at the end of the day, man, you like 30 and up, man, a lot of them be stuck in their ways. And I fuck with them, don't get me wrong, but they it's not enough for them to really shift what's going on. You gotta start off with the youngins, because they in sponge mode. They retain everything that you tell them, and they really take heed to it. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The old heads, they pretty much stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no changing them. You know what I mean? They don't see the end goal. They don't really understand what's going on. They don't really understand what's going on. You know, the whole shit, right? So that's why I say, let's start off with the youngins, man. You got to get them youngins in order, because they like I said, they the next generation. They the ones who really retain information when you give it to them. They the ones who really put the game to use. You know what I'm saying? Put the joint up in action, man. It's pretty much finito for the old head, like I said, man. So you got to keep that in mind, and it's not like it's just the old heads can never be nothing in life. It's not that. It's just that when it comes to them receiving information and intaking it and putting it to use, that shit is over with. You could try to tell them, like, look, invest in these stocks, they like, oh, that shit is a scam, that shit is da-da-da. Like, how is it a scam? And you got people who really, this is how you set up wealth. Ain't no scam. Just because we not aware of it is not a scam. You know what I'm saying? We gotta reverse that way of thinking, that everything that we not knowledgeable about, or if it seems like the white man way to do things, that it's a scam. It's not a scam. You just gotta educate yourself on it and play the game how they playing it, how the wolves playing it. Because if not, you're gonna be in a situation that you in, and you're gonna be prey. You know what I'm saying? It's really wolves against sheep. You gotta study the wolves, man. That's how you get in a better position. You gotta study the wolves, buy their books. For real, I'm gonna give y'all an example, and it's some real shit, and I'm gonna do this too. I don't fuck with Donald Trump, but I'm gonna buy his books, and I'm gonna study him, and I do follow him on all social media platforms. I'm gonna buy all his shit that he has out, and I don't care what nobody got to say about it, because I know my stance, and I know where I'm at. And it's not necessarily in a sense that I support him, It's in the sense that I see what he's doing and I understand the moves he make, and the plays that he put out and he actually took action on, that's big dog shit. And I need to learn how to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy his books. I'm gonna study him as a person. How did he grow up? What did he do? What kind of accounts did he set? The whole shit. I already know his book gonna explain all that shit. I'm gonna buy his books, study him, implement that into my own way that stands on morals and integrity and principle, and I'm gonna proceed on. It's that simple, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us like be on some shit like, oh, I don't fuck with da-da-da-da-da because da-da-da-da, and then like just because you don't like them as a person, all information that they got is just out the window. And they not valid no more information-wise. Nah, that's not how it works. We use 6ix9ine, for example. I don't like the boy at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't like him at all. But at the end of the day, you got to give it to him. He got this shit on lock. He got this shit on lock. You hear me? He got this direct joint on lock, man. Marketing-wise, shit is on lock. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even sit here and act like he don't got it on lock, because he do. The numbers show. The numbers is showing. You know what I'm saying? So if you were smart, what you would do is you would sit down. If you're a rapper, sit down, study him, look him up on you, whatever the case is, see what he doing in his videos, what type of colors he using in his videos and all that shit, because it's clear he got a younger generation as a fan base. What is he doing in his videos or what is he saying in his interviews, or what type of actions is he doing that's really gathering up this crazy ass big following, and they staying with him. They sticking with him through thick and thin. Boy did a whole little prison bit and came home. Shit still booming. Still booming. You know what I'm saying? You gotta study people like that. You can't think just because somebody doing some nut shit that they information that they hold is not applicable or is not valuable. That's a stone cold lie. Even the bull Robert Kiyosaki, right? I seen some shit going around on Instagram or online, and I guess he said something about our culture. And I seen people was like, man, we gotta cancel him out. For what? You don't gotta like him, but why would you cancel him out? Because it's clear that his book, it got knowledge and value in it, as it changed people's lives from their testimonies. So why would you cancel the whole person out and just X out everything that come with them? Nah, because you're not playing the game as is. You got to understand that this is a game. It's a game. You move pieces around and you navigate your way to the end goal. It's a game. You don't just sit there and be like, this what it is. It's a big playing field, and I don't like the way that tree look. I don't like the way that bush grow. Nah, it's a game. If you don't like the way shit look, what you gonna do? Move into the forest and adjust it the way you want to adjust it. Start planting your own shit. But first you gotta go in the forest and see what it's about. You on the sidelines talking about what you don't like. Fix it. You see what I'm saying? You gotta fix it. It's as simple as that. If you gotta really come to terms with yourself. Like, what are we here for? Number one, what are we here for? Right? Come to terms with yourself. Like, what is we here for? You know what I mean? What is your purpose? What do you like to do? Okay, this is what I like to do. Well, who is in the hierarchy of your craft? Okay, so if you're a rapper, let's just say let's say Drake. Let's say Drake, right? So let me study what Drake did so I can, end up in a decent position like Drake or further than Drake. You study what Drake did, not necessarily take his style, but you just study his path. Okay, how was he making relationships with people? How did he get his first show? How much was his first show? How long did it take him to get his first show? How much was his first check? You study the whole progress. Once you understand that, you bring it back to your own self in your own ways. Implement it. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Just use them as a blueprint. That's all. Because it's a game. And however you got to get to that end goal, like I always say, standing on morals, integrity, and principles, that's how you got to get there. You know what I'm saying? And you can sit up there and confuse yourself and lie to yourself all you want. That, oh, nah, that's like copying or that. I mean, there's casualties to every war. You know what I'm saying? If you don't adjust to what's going on out here, you're going to fall right in line, like I said, to them 3 systems that's already set up. You could pick one, because they all look good. They making it look good. You see what I'm saying? You know, we all got potential. Everybody meant to be something. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Y'all sit on that. Y'all think about that. Because that's real shit what I just said. You know, as always, hope y'all staying safe. Stay motivated, stay inspired, stay the whole shit. You know, keep going. Don't never slow down. You can slow down, like I said, but you know, don't stop. Don't stop. Because once you stop, it's over with. But you can slow down. You can keep running laps around them slow. It's cool. You can jog. You know what I mean? But don't never stop. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. As always, man, that's love. Let's get it.
See, y'all think it's a game till Fox be on. CNN, mama picking out boxes for 'em. On that thing, got my own boxes on. On headphones to get my popping on.